and get his message heard.
With your program.
It's a challenge. There we go.
Your program.
There you go. There you go. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And if you don't learn, how are you ever going to improve?
And we have to accept that things are changing.
Yeah.
They are changing, and they're always ever evolving, and that's just a reality. And so if we're not open to change, then I think we're a bit
closed-minded. And we don't want to be that.
No, I think we want to be open-minded about things, right?
Where can people find your goods, your products and services? I know you have a beautiful magazine. I mean, this is yours.
Yes, it is.
This is a gorgeous magazine, truly. How often do you bring this magazine out?
So it comes out annually, every year, and we publish it at the end of August. And so basically, the way the industry works is we distribute it through all the top wedding shows in the Lower Mainland. So we're at 25 to 30 shows at all the bigger, medium-sized to bigger shows in the Lower Mainland. So they usually go from the end of September through into early May. And so we're at all these shows in person, seeing the brides, giving them a free copy of our magazine, promoting our wedding shows. So we do a lot of different things. We're promoting local businesses for door prizes, so we have strategic partners that we promote. So we're doing a lot. And, I guess the bottom line is we're a platform that connects the top vendors in the Lower Mainland to all the brides. So we're both in print, and we have a website, we have a Facebook page, and we have social media as well. And people can go to www.weddingconnections.ca, and they can view our publication right on the net. And also we have our All Dressed in White bridal show brand that we created in 2013, and they can go to adiw.ca. It's www.adiw.ca. And we've got an app for that, and we've got social media. Yeah, we've got an app now, and
I did not know that.
Yeah, so we're kind of, I like to say it, we're moving into the 21st century, and with both hands and both feet. And I really think that it's going to become an even more important tool in the future to connect with, especially targeted audiences like those that are getting married. Because one thing on the internet that a lot of people misrepresent themselves, but one thing on Facebook that they don't misrepresent themselves on is their relationship status if they're engaged.
That's true.
So you can count on that information. A lot of the other information you can't count on, but you can count on that. So it's an important tool to identify who is newly engaged, and if the small businesses aren't using it, they're missing out on a really important tool, right? Because at the end of the day, we all have to do targeted marketing, right?
Yeah.
Because we can't afford to kind of spray our message everywhere today. No, you can't. It doesn't work. And I think that's one of the reasons why the smaller newspapers and that don't work, is because when you advertise there, you're advertising to all the papers, but only a small percentage of those, maybe wedding, or maybe this, or maybe that, right? So that's one of the things that we find that with the social media tools, because we do a lot of Facebook paid advertising to promote the show.
So that's your main go-to for social media?
Yeah. I mean, it's more effective than, we've tried radio, we've tried all kinds of, different things, and people are on their Facebook, and especially this demographic, 20 to 35 is the predominant, demographic market, and all of them are on Facebook, and all of them are using Facebook mobilely, so they're using it on their smartphones. So when we get our responses, when we send out, we do email blasts as well, because we always collect the brides' email addresses when we meet them, and then also encourage them to give us their cell phone as well, because then we can text them.
Sure.
And that's how we do. It's involved because we always had problems, because we only have a short period of time to do the door prizes. So we decided that everyone's got a smartphone, so we'll text the winners, and that worked so well because they're so intent on their phone that we just said, okay, well, we'll play their game.
Yeah.
They're looking at this thing all the time. That'll be a good way to communicate with them, right?
Perfect.
And so we've evolved ourselves. And because I'm not, I don't. If I want to talk to my friends, I phone them.
Yes.
I don't post it on Facebook what I'm doing.
You know what was really odd? I used to work at a call center, Extreme in Chile, and if you had a person right next to you, another person in the cubicle, I couldn't talk to them. I had to email them. That was the rule. That was the rule. You could not talk to them, even though they're 3 feet away. I had to email them. Is that stupid?
No, I know.
I just want to turn to you and I want to talk to you.
Today we're finding that, at one time, I remember like when email first came out in the 90s, and I was first on the internet. I go, wow, this is just so awesome. I don't have to physically type out my letter and go to the get postage and send it. This is wow. And I just used it, and now it's like everyone's just texting now.
Yeah.
And we're not, like, email, what do you mean? So they stack up and people go, well, okay, no, I'm not going to read that, I'm not going to read that, I'm not going to read that. And we're inundated with email now.
Yes.
And now it's become almost a passé way of communicating.
How do you cut through all the digital clutter?
That's right. And so we're in an information age where information now is so readily accessible and we're getting inundated about it.
Yeah.
So how does the small business person cut through that and get his message heard?
With your program.
It's a challenge. There we go.
Your program.
There you go. There you go.